Hello everybody, my name is the Boodle Man, and welcome to my introductory video. Today our bottle is going to be this, Arkham Knight, and my introduction. So, have a seat, grab some chips, and enjoy the talk. Not that talk. Go talk to your parents if you don't know what I mean. But, anywho, so today we are just going to talk about plans for this channel and what I plan to do game-wise. I already have a few videos made that I need to edit, and I did in the past, so you will hear me talk about the introductory video in those videos. But let us get started with this. I am a young man who is going to art school, and to add on to that, I draw in my free time, and I am trying to pursue it as a career. But if this blows up and becomes a career, then I will be equally as happy. I do plan on becoming a virtual YouTuber, also known as a VTuber, and I also plan to upgrade the content here as I am looking at the video right now, and it is looking kind of low quality, so I'm really sorry about that. I'm trying to figure out how to get Arkham Knight to not be like this, because I literally cut about half of this video because half of it just was not able to be used due to how much lag there was. I do not know when I will be getting my VTuber model though, or when I'll be able to get it designed, so we are going to hold off on doing any story-driven Batman game for a while. But overall, I am hoping that we can all have fun and that we can learn to live, laugh, and love each other together. I know that's cheesy, but it's true. I want this to be a community where everybody can at least get along or have some sort of mutual agreement. I do want this to be known as well that I try to get videos pumped out as fast as I can. I'm not very computer savvy, not tech savvy, so when doing computer stuff, it's a little bit more difficult for me, because I'm more used to just hard labor than I am sitting at a desk and doing this kind of computer thing. So it is a new experience. It is more difficult for me, but it's still relatively easy at the same time, if you guys understand what I mean. And you guys may or may not have seen me on the Blurry Dilemma channel. I play games with Blurry Dilemma, and Polar has yet to actually get his channel set up and everything. But we do try and have a good time. We try to make sure that we do the best we can when we play games. And sometimes we do dick around. Sometimes it's funny, too. Sometimes it really is funny. And if you guys have not, I do recommend checking out the Blurry Dilemma channel. It's where you can see more content of me as I am busy working on this. But, no, like, I really do want this to just be more of a hobby right now. If this does explode up into a career, though, it's gonna be a fun little career. It's gonna be a fun thing. Because it's honestly a relatively easy job, despite what certain people will say, certain streamers. Because literally, this is different from my job. I work in a cooler most of the time. Other times I'm making coffee. And it is definitely easier to sit here in my room and be on my computer all day than it is to go and wake up at 6 in the morning just to make it to my job at 7, and then to literally just do hard labor. This is relatively more easy because I'm just sitting here and I'm playing games. I'm not actually, like, you know, I'm not actually having to really think too much about what I'm doing while I'm playing the game. Now, when it comes to the computer stuff, that is definitely more difficult to me, but I can literally wake up whenever I want and work on this. But, oh my gosh, the quality here is god-awful. But, again, and I like using my if, ands, or buts, as you guys can tell. I'm not too experienced at talking like this. I'm more used to having other people communicate with me. But, again, I digress. It's a fun experience for me, and there's only one way I can go right now, because I'm already at rock bottom. So when you reach rock bottom, the only way you can go is up.
Simulation activated.
A little bit more about me is I am also a very big comic lover. And I love to do my studies on history. So, like, Batman is my favorite superhero, favorite comic book character, whatever. He has been there for me in some pretty dark times. He's been a really good character. And then, same thing with games. Games have been there since I have been alive. I remember I would play on the PS2, and there would be this game that I'd play called Maximum. It was basically a whatchamacallit, like a parkour action game, or whatever it's called. It was like Mario, except you got to fight monsters and the hordes of the undead. If you want to know what I'm talking about, search up the game. I am honestly going to try and find the game. And one of the goals I have with this channel is to reach at least 10 subscribers by the end of the year. Only 10. If I get more than 10, I won't mind. Or will I? Will I, chat? You'll never know. Another situation, I mean, not situation, but another thing I want to do is I do want to play older games like PS2 era, just because those were always fun. I do want to play Maximum again, because Maximum was my baby. I also want to try and get Jak and Daxter, or Jak 2 finished. And we can do that on the channel. We can do the whole story together, because I feel like it's a nice little thing to do. I also want to try and beat the first Metal Gear, and I do want to replay Metal Gear Solid 4, because that seems like something fun to do. Wait, replay? I've never played the game. You see, I'm so tired today, chat. I am not awake enough for this. But again, those are just some of the games that I want to do projects for, as well as the first Red Dead Redemption. I really do want to try and schedule out games to play. Because right now, the only games that I have been playing are either multiplayer, or they have been Ben and Ed. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with Ben and Ed. Ben and Ed is a fun zombie parkour game. But I do want to try and add more variety than just multiplayer games, and I do want to have these single player moments, because Cooler and Blurry are not always available, and I'm usually pretty available. But no. Overall, this is just a hobby, especially for them right now, because they're still in school. I also know Blurry and Polar from my last year and the year before that in high school. But overall, it is just something that I enjoy doing as a passion. So that was... Imagine how terrifying that has to be. I'm sorry, we're gonna go off topic for a second. Having a guy dressed in a giant metallic bat suit just like stare at you in the eyes as he dismembers his gun. That's gotta be one hell of a nightmare. I do like making little comments as well. I do have ADHD. It's not a bad thing. It's not even like an actual thing for me to like really worry about. And I say ADHD because apparently ADD isn't a thing anymore, which I think is stupid. Because ADD existed to be like, hey, by the way, this is just ADHD minus you being on crack. Again, that's gotta be terrifying. Like, you just lifted some dude who was 3 times his height over his shoulders and just clocked him in the face. But no. Overall, these are just things that I want to try. These are things that I want to play. I am a Liberty channel, which means I play games that I want to play. I do take suggestions in every now and then, but that does not mean that every suggestion is for me, because I'm very particular on what kind of games I like to play. Like, I don't play a lot of shooter games. In fact, I don't really like shooter games all that much. Now, I do have a few shooter games that I do want to play, but when it comes to them, I feel like most shooter games are just rinse and repeat of the same exact thing. Ah, damn it. Oh, that's something I gotta take care of later. But, no. I do like my other games, though. I like playing games that involve story and hand-to-hand combat, so if I can manage to find a cheat for it, we can play Sifu. I do also want to play the Samurai Jack game, because that was a fun game to play when I was in... I think I was just out of middle school, just starting high school. I do like old cartoons as well, so Batman the Animated Series is something I grew up with, as was Samurai Jack, Johnny Bravo, stuff like that. Because I feel like it was like a fun little thing to do. And as you guys can tell, I am usually pretty cracked when I play Robin, because Robin is my favorite character to play in this game. But you know, I am also a big fan of classic stuff. Not a lot of the newer stuff that's going on in DC Comics. Some of it I'm just like, what the hell, bro? But no, I do like my older stuff. I like my classics. And again, I also want it to be known that sometimes my controller will disconnect out of nowhere. So if you see my character just stand there like a dolt, just know it is because my controller has disconnected.
What's wrong? You need Batman to save you.
But no, this is what the channel is going to be. This is what I want it to be. I want it to be a place where we can have fun, just game, and relax, because this is not a place meant for serious topics. This is a place to escape reality for a short time, because there are times where reality just gets a little too rough, and I want this channel to be something that we can just take a break from. I want this to be something that we as a collected group of people can just be like, okay, well, today really, really sucked. Let's just watch some Boodle Man and watch him rage at a game or be stupid and have our fun. Holy shit. Robin just tossed. He just tossed two dudes. Hang on, I just noticed that. And I'm using a mod where Robin looks like a skinny little teenager. Another fun fact about me, I do like Tim Drake Robin, from his original stuff, the 1980s and all the way through the 90s. I still have to read a lot more comic books, because I can't really call myself a comic nerd, too much. I mean, I do have manga, and manga does translate to comic, but like, when it comes to American comic books, I've only read Batman The Dark Knight Returns and Batman Year One. I've seen a lot of the animated movies, though, that are based on comic books. But that's, again, just something with me that I want to try and do. I do have other games set up that I want to play with you guys. I do not let community sway me from how the game is, as I have heard that some of the communities, and I have seen that some of the communities are really bad, and I have actually discussed that in a video that I am working on from a gacha game, one of my favorite gacha games, and you guys will see that very soon. I don't know when soon is, but soon will be when soon is for me, because I do have family down here, and I do want to spend time with my family. So, with that said, that's just something that we're going to practice on. That's something that we are going to do. That's something we're going to take care of. But again, I digress. And that was what I was talking about, where Batman was just standing there. Earlier, I said my controller would disconnect from time to time. That's what I was talking about. And this got really, really irritating that I literally threw my controller across the room. But no, it got really, really bad. Like, it was just god awful. And then we had Batman just wanting to shadow box instead of actually punching the guy. It was just a nightmare for me. I'm sorry, I know how I would usually react to these things. Now I do have a lot of plans though for us to do chat, so don't you guys worry, pretty little head. Don't have your hair. Don't worry. I do have a few little funny things that we can do together that are planned out, and I have other things that I also want to try doing.
I'll kill you, that freak.
But again, It's just something that has happened or not happened. I can't English because I am tired. I am still just waking up. So my English, no English good. But you guys, at least I hope, enjoy these videos. And again, like right there, my controller disconnected. This was definitely one of my worst playthroughs. Just because that was just sheer bullcrap. R.I.P. that Batman, though. But, again, just something that I wanted to go through. I was probably yelling during this entire segment, by the way, because of the sheer bullcrap that my controller gave to me. Because, again, it was a pain in the ass. Because the controller kept disconnecting and reconnecting and then disconnecting and then reconnecting, and it was just like, what the hell? Why are we doing this? You're supposed to work. I have the cord inside the thing, and then I guess it just like subtly disconnects, and I'm just like, bro, what the heck? What in the hell are we doing here, friendo? And so it was quite literally just a major pain in the ass. But again, just something that we've got to figure out together. I will see if PlayStation controllers can connect to this via Bluetooth. Because not something that I was too happy with. And we are going to figure things out, as I've stated numerous times. Together, chat. We're going to figure it out. You and me. Me and I. I mean, you and I. I can't. Did you see my English? No English, chat. Oh, we'll figure it out. With the friends there. You can believe that. But I am going to stop talking, and you guys can enjoy the last 6 minutes. So, thank you all so much for listening to me rant for almost 30 minutes, and I shall see you guys in the next video. And also, I am doing this completely out of order, but don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and tell me what your favorite thing will be when we have the next video. Alright, there we go, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!
Don't mind if I do.
Simulation complete. Simulation activated.
Anyone bored? I'm bored. Over here! He's gone.
We should check up on the guy he took out.
I'll watch your back.
Sorry, buddy. I can't help you.
Simulation complete.